Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth today? Thank you.
Okay.
Please begin.
Thank you, Mr. Gresty. Yeah, and during your testimony, if you could describe the relationship between E2 and NRDC. I'm not familiar with how that works.
Certainly, I'll do so.
Sure.
Thank you for having us here today. My name is Michael Gresty. I'm here on behalf of environmental entrepreneurs, known as E2. It's a national community of business people who believe in protecting the environment while building economic prosperity. Working with NRDC, E2 serves as the champion on the economic side of good environmental policy by taking a reasoned, economically sound approach to environmental issues. E2 is a bipartisan group working at the state, local, state, and national levels. Collectively, our members represent over 800 companies who have created 400,000 jobs involving financing, creating, and working on these companies. These members currently represent more than $20 billion in private equity capital that will flow over the next several years into new companies. In New York, E2 has more than 100 members who are in the mainstream of business and job creation and include prominent figures in industries such as investment, finance, insurance, real estate, and communications. We favor a reasoned, economically and sound approach to environmental issues and support environmental policies that drive healthy economic growth. We strongly support the 4 bills before the committee today, which would mark a major step forward in ensuring New York City's sustainability over the coming decades. E2 members believe that the combined sewer overflow problem is a serious environmental issue that the city needs to solve. Among other problems, these combined sewer overflows release pathogens and other pollutants into the water, posing a danger to public health, damaging the ecology, and frequently making our waters unsuitable for many recreational activities and impacting economic development. I would like to discuss briefly the key reasons for our support. In my professional life, I'm the president of Kinetics Business Ecology, which provides sustainability strategy consulting services to large corporations and high-performance design or green building design and lead consulting services to real estate developers. We're working on The Edge, a 1.7 million square foot residential project in Williamsburg now under construction, the new 1 hotel and residences at 40th Street and Bryant Park, and a 10-story addition to 450 West 14th Street, which sits astride the new Highline Park, as well as numerous other office, residential, and mixed-use projects in New York and elsewhere. 450 West 14th Street incorporates rainwater cisterns and greywater plumbing to reduce potable water and runoff to the CSO. We've determined that the stormwater management methods promoted by this legislation are both achievable and effective, but the private development community needs the support of multiple city agencies to make these green design technologies a widespread feature of the urban landscape. For example, at The Edge, although the developer is constructing a waterfront park for conveyance to the city, we were thwarted from implementing rainwater harvesting in cisterns because the Parks Department was reluctant to accept this supplemental approach to irrigation, and because there was no financial incentive for the developer to do so. Some elements of the new legislation, such as Intro 321, would grant DEP expanded authority to allow downspout disconnects so that rainwater from rooftops can be directed to rain gardens, rain barrels, and other rainwater reuse systems. The comprehensive planning approach set forth in Intro 630 would ensure that all relevant city agencies, from parks to buildings to city planning and many more, adapt their policies and practices to promote in a coordinated fashion the widespread use of green design methods for stormwater management. We also applaud Intro 630's call for the development of new tax incentives, grant programs, low-interest financing, expedited permitting, and other incentives to encourage private property owners to build new development and retrofit existing development so as to maximize the on-site retention and reuse of stormwater. Perhaps most critically, restructuring current water rates to separate the potable water charges from stormwater disposal charges would create market-based incentives for property owners to minimize off-site runoff of stormwater into the city's sewers, thereby making potable water conservation and green design techniques to capture and reuse stormwater more financially attractive. The present rate structure assigns absolutely no marginal cost to the discharge of stormwater into the sewer system, despite the significant costs of such discharges to the city's water quality due to combined sewer overflows. We also support Intro 630's creation of a Citizens Advisory Committee to assist in the development of the plan. Input from the real estate community would be extremely valuable in developing a plan that not only sounds good on paper, but will be implementable in the context of New York City's private development market. Finally, in addition to creating a range of other environmental and social benefits than successful stormwater management, the broader use of green design techniques will promote growth of local markets associated with their design, construction, and maintenance, as well as create new green-collar employment opportunities for New York construction trades. In sum, E2 strongly supports the pending legislation and stands ready to work with the Council and Bloomberg administration towards the development and implementation of an economically sound and environmentally beneficial sustainable stormwater management plan. Thank you for the opportunity to make these comments on behalf of E2.
Thank you, Mr. Gresty. I'm so impressed by your testimony and what you and I'll say my comments until after Jordan has testified. But thank you very much for being here. It's really it's been great to hear from you.
Thank you. Pending legislation and stands ready to work with the council and